Drama team, can you celebrate those people with a clap of hand? The little clip and little play that they played out this morning here, many of us are so serious, so bill conscious, you cannot even enjoy the little things of life. The thing that played out here this morning was a summary of the life of an average man. It was the summary of the life of any entity that enters the physical world, because they showed you from the entrance point, births. They showed you down to the encounters that every human being will have with the powers that be inside time, and the princes in darkness will collide with everybody. They showed you a lady who was born with an ordination, born with an anointing, born with a clear-cut purpose, and her entrance into time was welcomed by princes in darkness, and they presented things that are attractive to the carnal nature. So it started from the cares of life, the phone, and they introduced her to a measure of distraction. It was too good for the flesh, so it's hard to say no. And so on account of gratifying that pleasure, a part of her soul was lost. Why gratifying it? The angel that was sent to walk with her, she has lost touch with him. And all men who enter time, they were sent into time with angelic supports. Nobody enter time and can fulfill destiny without the support of the immortals. So everybody here at one point or the other had angelic backing. But for some of us, because of constant compromise, constant disregard of the ordinance of the spirit, the angels that were allotted to walk with you have turned their back, because you never partnered with them, never hearkened to their counsel, never sensed their presence. And many of us are many years old now, but as far as the matters of destinies are concerned, the immortals cannot record a day for you. Mind you, it's only men that will ascribe age to you by number. A time will come when your age will be read by the account of he that sent you, and if you did not scratch any relevant chord, you are not old in the spirit. You will appear before a God that is called Ancient of Days, so your age will not matter in that court. Whether you live for 120 years, 120 years will be swallowed up by his agelessness. Then you will find out that you are only an elder inside the world. In that state there, no age is a number. Even the young that submitted to Jesus and labored intelligently, their age will be more. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, keep his commandment. This is the whole duty of man. There are many things that you can pursue with your life. Many things will look important, but on the corridors of eternity, you will find the things that spirits call valuable. Unfortunately, the things our world is heralding, is praising today, many of it don't have reference in eternity. What shall it profit a man if he can gain the whole world, and what he lost was his soul? And many people are burdened by the cares of life. Some people are coming down with debilitating diseases. Blood pressure is rising. All kinds of infirmity on account of the pressure of the cares of life. And if you follow that path and you died on account of the infirmities that came by the worries, life will go on without you. See, I'm talking about somebody's salvation now, and I discern in the spirit, Satan is still swearing somebody's heart. Unfortunately, the power of lust has invaded the holy altars too. So a man struggles with lust for several things, from Monday down till Saturday. You are hoping that if you enter church, your soul will be ventilated so that you can have clarity of direction again. But then you enter, and from the pulpit, it is lust that is still speaking. What is now prophecy? By this time next week, house, car. Oh no, this is what the person was pursuing since Monday. This is what he was looking for in the world. He entered the place where his soul should be engrafted, and lust was still waiting for him. Jesus. Where are the ministries people crowd now? The place where bread and butter can be prophesied. The place where quick, sharp prophecy. I see, I prophesy. When was the last time we heard testimonies about a sinner who was chained by the yoke of sin and the power of God broke him free? When was the last time? These were the things our churches celebrated. I want to show you that gradually a war has collided against the church, and if we don't redeem it very quickly, the days will be evil. So there is a system inside God, that God engages men at a particular season of their life, and it's not all the seasons that God will be calling you. I know you have read many times that he says, behold, I stand at the door and I knock. I can tell you one truth, he will not be knocking on that door forever. Both young and old, parents and children, please give me your attention, I beg you. My voice tonight is the echoes of counsel, the one single counsel. The play that was animated by the drama team began to make me weep, and in my seat I didn't know why it cut so deep in my heart. But let me share something about purpose with you. The area of your strongest pain is an indication of what you were sent into time to solve. And for me, one of my burden is anytime I see my generation departing from the ordinance of truth, it's almost as though I can predict their end. When I see a person with cigarettes, it looks like fun today, but I'm seeing his liver, I'm seeing his lungs being damaged already. I have seen the state of a lung that has been subjected to a protracted period of smoking and indulgence in cigarettes. I have been in a cadaver lab and we have dissected the thorax, and I have seen what those organs look like, very black. I have stood in the mortuary and I have seen beautiful ladies. I have seen young men brought in with their fine dressing. They didn't know they would die that day. I've seen haircuts, afro dead bodies lying down. I've seen ladies with their hair dyed, white hair and a touch of purple. They brought her to, wheeled her into the mortuary. I see people wheeled into the afterlife without any iota of preparation. They didn't even know. I've seen somebody wheeled in with heavy layer of makeup. I knew that the mortuary was not where she was heading to. She was going somewhere with this makeup, but the mortuary demanded her attention.